Could the solution to America's deep political divides lie not in Washington, but right on your doorstep? It's a bold idea, but one that's gaining traction as communities across the country step up to fill the void left by polarized politics. As the year draws to a close, many of us are reflecting on the challenges we face and looking ahead with hope. But here's where it gets thought-provoking. What if the key to bridging our national divides isn't found in grand legislative gestures, but in the simple act of neighbor helping neighbor? This is the question at the heart of Judy Woodruff's latest report for her series America at a Crossroads. In New Hampshire, she meets individuals who believe that the answers to our biggest challenges begin at home. Take Tom Tague, a resident of Richmond, who, after years of self-reliance, now needs help due to health issues. He found support from volunteers at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, including 20-year-old Peter Brown. Peter, who once struggled with loneliness, shares how the church's service projects have given him a sense of belonging and purpose. But here's the controversial part: is it enough to rely on existing institutions like churches, or should we be building new, more inclusive networks that transcend traditional boundaries? Shaylyn Romney Garrett, co-author of The Upswing, How America Came Together a Century Ago and How We Can Do It Again, argues that our deepest need as humans is to feel a sense of belonging. When this need isn't met, she says, our nervous systems are literally on fire, making us vulnerable to extreme views and behaviors. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about intellectual debates or political compromises. It's about rebuilding genuine human connections that transcend ideology. Garrett points out that many bridging initiatives focus on political identities, trying to find common ground between Republicans and Democrats. But she asks a provocative question: are these efforts truly changing how we feel about one another, or are they just intellectual exercises? She suggests that what's needed is a moral revival, experiences that foster genuine unity and camaraderie, free from political labels. Is this a naive hope, or a necessary shift in how we approach our divisions? Consider Carol Buffum, a Vermont resident who joined the LDS Church after years of isolation following a staph infection that altered her appearance. She now wants to bring that sense of community to her apartment building, starting a group for neighbors to connect. Her story highlights the power of local action, but it also raises a question: can small-scale initiatives like these truly address systemic issues, or are they just band-aids on a much larger one? Garrett challenges us to think beyond institutions and philanthropy. She urges us to look to our neighbors, to serve one another, and to build relationships on a human level. But is this enough? Can individual acts of kindness and community building really counteract the forces of polarization and inequality? As we mark 250 years since the Declaration of Independence, these questions are more relevant than ever. What kind of world do we want to live in, and how do we enact that vision right now, with the people around us? Do you agree that local communities hold the key, or do you think larger, systemic changes are necessary? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going.